Well, here we are again.
Yeah.
And today is Fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
All right. Any funny ideas on how to introduce this?
No, nothing really funny.
What's funny about Fettuccine Alfredo?
Nothing.
Anything? Nothing about it?
No.
We could use our chef hats.
No, definitely. Could talk in like an Italian accent the whole time.
I don't think so. Oh, hey, nice melons.
Thank you. They got nice and fresh, you know.
Yeah, maybe they take a bite out of one of those.
It's not what it sounds like. It's fruit. It's fruit. He's talking about these.
Well, if we thoroughly confused you guys, sorry. Kind of confused ourselves there.
Just a little bit.
It happens. Today we are, in fact, going to be doing a Fettuccine Alfredo.
That's right. We are going to make Fettuccine Alfredo, and the best part about this dish is that you can make it without having to go to the store and just buying something out of a jar. There's very minimal ingredients to make this dish, and it will still be just as delicious.
It's a lot better than any store-bought anything that you'll ever get. Well, Jim, so what kind of stuff we got going into our
Just a few
sauce?
ingredients. It's cheese, cream, some butter, and of course a little bit of black pepper to top it all off.
All right. I'm sure you could probably jazz it up a little bit more with a couple other crazy like herbs or spices.
Yeah, you know, it's always good to add some fresh parsley on top or whatever else you have in the cabinet.
Yeah, you know, just make it your own kind of a thing.
Yeah, nice and rustic, just like your grandma may or may not have made it.
But she might have, depending on what kind of grandma. Where was she from? Was your grandma from Italy at all?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think mine was. No, she might have made everything but fettuccine alfredo.
Shame.
Why? I don't know.
It's a shame.
I know she liked making ravioli.
Oh. Well, that's another episode,
Hey.
So don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, calm down.
Let's get started.
Yeah.
First things first, you want to make sure you have your cream and your butter out at room temp. And that way, when we're actually putting it in with our cooked pasta, it will be easy to distribute and coat our pasta noodles. As far as cream goes, you know, we can make this a little heavier or a lighter dish. You can use half and half, or you can go straight for the heavier cream.
What about cheese?
You can always do the classic Parmesan, Asiago, Reggiano, Romano, something that ends in anything that ends in an O, you're good.
Are we putting cheese in our sauce today?
Yes, we are.
What kind of cheese are we using?
We're going to use Parmesan.
Ooh, I like Parmesan.
Who does? So while we wait for the cream and the butter to get to a room temp, in the meanwhile we can cook the pasta. That way we can get it drained when it's done cooking, and then we're going to put everything back in the pot, including our ingredients to make our sauce.
We're not going to show you how to cook pasta though. If you don't know how to cook pasta, close your computer, turn off your phone, whatever you're using, and slap yourself in the face. If you get some boiling water, you put the noodles in, you read the directions on the box. It's not that difficult. How hard can it be to do those simple, easy steps?
It's a learning experience, Chris.
No. I had some bad experiences as a kid. Noodle jumped out, slapped me in the face. So, if you can't cook pasta,
It's okay. Just give us one more minute.
I guess we could get started now.
Alright, so just to reiterate, we're going to have our pasta cooking, and then once that's done, we're going to drain it, we're going to add it back to the pot, and then we're going to add our ingredients for our sauce.
So we're going to use 3/4 cup of our Parmesan cheese. That's the cheese we chose for today. Half a cup of our cream that we left out, room temp. Tablespoon of the butter. And then some freshly ground cracked pepper all over the top, giving it a little extra spice. Spice is nice.
This is nice.
Yeah.
And this is one of those dishes you want to make sure you serve right away and you eat right away, because it's best when it's nice and hot.
Yeah, you don't want some nasty congealed mess where it all just sticks to each other in a big clump, because that will happen if you just let it go without eating it fast enough.
Gross.
Just the name of the game with this dish. Hard to avoid. So eat it fast while it's hot. It's the best.
Don't burn your mouth.
Don't burn your mouth though. Use caution. You know what the perfect side to a good dish of Alfredo sauce is?
What's that, Chris?
Some delicious garlic bread. We're gonna take this nice loaf and we're gonna turn it some garlic bread.
How do you do that, Chris?
Well, James, I like to use some butter or olive oil after I take these nice lovely loaf here, cut it in half, and then cut it into individual slices so you get the inside of the bread
Of course.
showing. You don't want to put it on the crust. It's going to get everywhere.
That'd be stupid.
That would be not smart. We're going to take our butter, our oil, and just liberally coat the nice fluffy part of the bread. And I like to throw on there, a little bit of Italian seasoning, some paprika, of course, the garlic powder, or if you'd like to use some fresh garlic, that also works too. You're going to put it on a baking sheet at 350, pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes, or until there's a nice good crunch on the bread itself. You don't want soggy, half-cooked garlic bread, so make sure you cook it right. It's got a nice golden brown color to it. And it'll be ready and all good to go for our fettuccine alfredo. Well, our meal came together rather quickly. It looks pretty tasty. James, get a little fresh ground pepper on top. Get a little extra spice. And so I guess now we just give it a whirl. See how it tastes, yeah?
Let's do that. Very creamy.
Yeah. Thick and creamy, even, I'd
Yeah.
say. Fettuccine noodles. Just very filling dish. More like a comfort meal kind of a thing, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Let's try out this garlic
Oh
bread.
yeah, why not? It's right there.
That's the crunch you're going for.
That's right. Just everything, all homemade, so much better than anything you buy in the store. A lot healthier for you too. Not all that extra stuff.
And remember, it only takes 30 minutes to do this dish.
So very simple. Came together nicely. Tastes delicious.
I think all that's left is top it off with a little glass of red wine.
Well guys, fettuccine alfredo, garlic bread, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching,
Keep trying out the recipes and subscribe to our channel.
and we'll see you next week, the next episode of Hot Shot Chefs.
Well, I guess you're right. I mean, there's just nothing funny. Nothing funny about this episode.
Really, the whole meal, fettuccine alfredo, not one single thing is funny about it.
What are we supposed to do for an outro?
We just drink more wine.
So you come here often?
That's a nice shirt you got on there.
Thank you.
The color looks well.
You've been working out?
Yeah, I try to keep it in shape.
All the right kind of shapes.
Why do they call it Alfredo? Who's Alfredo?
I think he's like some guy's cousin.
Must have been an important cousin. Got a whole pasta dish named after him.
Maybe his last name was Sauce.
I want a Chris sauce.
That just sounds ridiculous.
Chris sauce.
Chris Sauce.
A whole new thing. Whole new one.
What do you think you're doing? You son of a... Joke's on you.
No, come back. I need that.